Story of the movies. Midnight Madness Episode 1. This episode is Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. This is the first of 5 episodes. Why is it called Midnight Madness? Because these episodes will be released at midnight. What can the first episode question? Why don't you survive the wrath of the Midnight Madness? But this is a sequel to Fallout and the first of a 2-part finale send-off to Ethan Hunt. And this movie follows Ethan working with the IMF once again, this time to stop an evil entity. I can't say it. An evil entity. Oh, I guess I can say it. Who knows everything and turns anyone against Ethan and his team, because the entity can destroy the world, but needs a key to activate it. Ethan's worst enemy, Gabriel, is the villain behind it all, as he is working with the entity, which is revealed to be an AI that went rogue and killed the entire crew that has the weapon. Luther and Benji are against the clock, as the entity and Gabriel know their every move, and I'm talking about every move. It also corrupts their tech. Ethan is the one looking for the key parts, as the key is split into 2 as a failsafe. He meets a pickpocketer, Grace, who is also looking for the key. But Ethan is going to meet a buyer for the other half of the key, but finds it on Grace, but it's a fake, meaning they only have half the key. So Ethan and Elsa go to a party hosted by the White Widow to find the buyer with the other half of the key. But Gabriel knew they were coming, so he tells Ethan to stand down. The entity has erased Gabriel's past and tells Ethan he is going to choose one of the women he loves, Elsa or Grace, because he will kill one of them. But Ethan is also being hunted by 2 agents to track him down, Ethan and his team. Gabriel leaves with the entity, but everyone goes after him. Elsa and Grace find him first. Ethan is stopped by Gabriel's minion that he was being chased by earlier in the movie, Paris, a master swordsman assassin. Not sure exactly. Oh, wait, never mind, I know what that is. But Ethan easily takes her down and spares her life. But Elsa and Grace are fighting Gabriel, but Grace gets knocked out by Gabriel and Elsa is still standing. But Gabriel seems to know her fighting style and stabs her and leaves her to die. Leaves her for dead, not to die. But Ethan is being guided by Benji, but it's the entity talking to him. So Luther and Benji destroy their computers as the entity took over them. So Benji looks for Ethan. Ethan makes it to Grace and Elsa, but he is too late, as Elsa is dead. So Ethan, Benji, and Grace must catch a train where the seller will have the second half of the key. Yeah, apparently Luther is not in the second half of the movie. It sucks. But Luther says he stops here and will meet back up with them after they have the whole key. But he does not show up at the end of the movie. Possibly could have a bigger role in Dead Reckoning Part 2. But Grace is disguised as the White Widow. and puts the whole key together, as Gabriel is on the train hunting down the key that will destroy the world. But the clock is ticking because Gabriel sets off a countdown to the track of the train. Ethan must make his way onto the train. He does that by taking a motorcycle off a cliff and deploying his parachute. Yeah, you thought him jumping from one building to another was crazy in Fallout, but nah, this is crazy. He crashes on the train. He faces off against Gabriel as he already has the key. The two fight on top of the train. Grace needs to find a way to stop the train, but the conductor is the one who is already dead and the train is going non-stop. But Ethan wins against Gabriel this time, but escapes with the key. He meets up back with Grace, where he pickpocketed Gabriel for the key. So Ethan saves everyone on the train and parachutes off and meets up with Benji and gives him the key. But Kittredge makes the decision about when he met Grace as the White Widow. Grace was given the choice to join IMF. Her mission was to accept it. So Grace joins the IMF. That is the end of Dead Reckoning Part 1. Honestly, it made it my favorite Mission Impossible movie and favorite movie of 2023 so far. Can anything top that? I don't know. Next time on Story of the Movies Midnight Madness, can you handle the second Midnight Madness episode? Get ready. I'm doing the movie We Bare Bears the movie. Until next time, listeners, stay safe and peace. This is Rome, signing off.